now in the airport. I'm not going to say which airport, but I'm in the airport. And I'm on my travels. But anyway, I was thinking about this today because obviously we've seen everything that's been going on with Ginger J. You know, he was on a back chat episode. He said some things that people didn't like, and he's got in some trouble for that. You know, he's got a lot of backlash, and he got his co-hosting job at Pen Game taken away, right? And yesterday, I saw a podcast clip from Winner's podcast, right? And they were talking about it with Castillo, and they were talking about Ginger J and their thoughts on that, etc., etc. But it had me thinking, right, that isn't it funny how rappers can say whatever they like? Because when you think about it, yeah, like Ginger J was a co-host on a show called Pen Game, yeah, rap battle show. Yeah, rappers will say all kinds of things to each other, right? All kinds of crazy things, out of line things, and it's ironic that he would lose his job from a show like that, where people have made jokes on deceased relatives. You know, they've poked fun at how they look, all kinds of things. But Ginger J, he said some things which were, you know, rude and whatnot, and he got cancelled from that show. And it just had me thinking that, like, rah, like, it's only some people that can get cancelled. It's not everyone that can get cancelled, bro. It's not everyone, bro. Like there's some like grey areas. Like if you are in entertainment, you can basically get away with saying whatever. If you're rapping anyway, if you're saying it with a beat, you can get away with it. Yeah. Because when you deep it, yeah, when you think about like gangster rap music, yeah, drill music, they are saying some very crazy things, derogatory things. You know, they're saying derogatory things about women as well, and they get away with it. On Pen Game, I've seen rap battles where a female rapper, she's getting insulted, you know, about things which could, you know, could possibly get a man cancelled for saying it, but that gets a pass. But, you know, if a guy is on a podcast or on a show like Backchat and he says something along the same level, he can get cancelled. And I think that it's kind of strange, like, because I really truly have the theory that black dysfunction is always given a pass. It's always allowed, yeah. So it's okay for you to talk about black on black violence. It's okay to talk about that. It's okay to encourage black on black violence. It's okay to encourage criminal lifestyles among black people, knowing that young black people are going to listen to it and are going to be influenced by that. That's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's like mainstream TV. Like, guys that are rapping about drilling and trapping, they will be on daytime TV shows. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they will be given awards, and, you know, it's weird. But if you're more like just a regular person and you say some real stuff, if you keep it too real, you could get cancelled, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's actually crazy. Someone hit the super chat. Big up to AZ. Says America has free speech, England doesn't. I don't know about that. I don't even know about that, bro. Like, if you're a rapper talking about death and mayhem and causing chaos and saying derogatory things about women, you get a pass. As long as you're saying it behind an instrumental, as long as you're saying it on a beat, you get a pass. But if you just say it in regular time, you could get cancelled. I think it's crazy. I think that it's a deliberate. It's deliberate. It's by design that it's like that. And like that's why I kind of like I don't really. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really respect like music. I don't really like music. I don't really. I'm not like you lot. You lot. Oh, my favorite rapper. This. My favorite rapper. That. I don't even care. Once I travelled, got out of my corner of London, started travelling, starting to meet people from different backgrounds and understanding what the world's really about. That's when I realised that this whole music, especially in my community, is just a lie. It's a trap. It's a trick. It's a tool that is used to brainwash us so that we destroy ourselves. And that when you start to see the world at large and how other communities operate, and you see that our community has these weird dynamics of, you know, if you're not pedestalizing the women, then you can get cancelled. But it's okay for you to talk about you potentially going out and deleting another guy the same skin color as you. Like that's okay. If you talk about what your preference, your dating preferences are, you could potentially get into some mad verbal conflict. Or if you make critiques on the women in our community, especially about anything physical, you can get cancelled. But it's okay for you to talk about deleting males in your community. Just think about that. Why is that okay? Like really take a minute to think about that. If you make a criticism about someone not wearing their natural hair, wearing synthetic hair that is not their phenotype, you can get cancelled for that, potentially, depending on how aggressive you say it. But you can rap aggressively with high energy and talk about deleting other men from your community. This is crazy, bro. Like when I really deeped it, and then so many guys, they're so brainwashed and indoctrinated, and they don't see that this is hypocrisy. They don't see it, because really and truly, most guys are just following behind what the collective of women say, and it's not even all women that believe what the majority think. Because if you get a woman that thinks outside of the hive mind, now they get labelled a pick-me. Now they get attacked. It's actually really mad, bro. It's actually really crazy, fam. Let me see what he's saying in the chat. Big up Nathan. He says, media game is all about advertising. If you offend the target market and investors get scared, you're gone. Selective outrage. Yeah, it's always selective outrage. Always. That's why it's very important to not get caught up in what the majority of people think. Do not ever fall into the hive mind. Always have like a logical brain, like have a logical look at things. Look at things from every aspect, every angle. And don't get pressured by what the majority are saying. Because I never think like that. And I'm never going to be a simp. I'm never going to be just going along because, you know, oh yeah, so that I can get boxed. Because that's what a lot of guys do. They don't want to rock the boat. They don't want that risk of the women being upset with them and blah blah blah. Bro, who gives a crap, bro? At the end of the day, the truth is the truth. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you don't like it. The truth is the truth. And the funny thing is, okay, Ginger J, his approach, he lost his cool, he lost his composure. He was very aggressive when he was talking, and you know, it can be perceived as threatening, which I don't think he was gonna do anything threatening physically, but you know, that's beside the point. But the actual points he was making, a lot of guys actually agree behind closed doors. A lot of guys agree with what he was saying. But I think that a lot of guys, they're just, I don't know, they're doing PR, so they come out and say, oh, you know, I'm disgusted with what he said. you know, I don't agree with what he said at all. He's totally wrong, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, bruh, you guys are just simping, bro. That's what I think. You guys are simping. Like, his delivery was bad. He was aggressive. I agree. He should have sat in his seat and he should have composed himself. Yes, he should have aired his points of view in a calm manner and not threatening. I agree. But I think that a lot of guys will say that they, behind closed doors, they will say they agree with the things he said or at least understand where he's coming from. Do you get what I'm saying? But now he's lost everything. But at the same time, you got rappers that kind of say the same things in their raps. Or they say things that are more or less on the same level in their raps. And do they get cancelled for what they rap about? No. Some of these guys are blatantly talking about deleting people. And they're laughing about people who are already gone. But that is okay. It's mad, bro. It's mad. Why is this? How do people not see how unbalanced this world is, bro? Someone says, I rap about life. Big up Falcon, he says, and they glorify BW too. Some AZ said, I'd argue rap, female rap is more detrimental to society. Oh my god, you smashed it, bro. Big up AZ for that comment, yeah. Think about the female rappers like the Sexy Reds and the Glorillaz and these kind of people. Don't they say derogatory things about men all the time, consistently in their raps every single time? Do they risk any fear of being cancelled? No. Cardi B talked about drugging and robbing men. She confessed to doing that on video. Did she get cancelled? No. And she wasn't even rapping when she said it. She just blatantly said it. And she said it with aggression. Did she get cancelled? No. She didn't get cancelled, bro. You lot in the chat, let me know of any time some woman has said some real stuff about men and they got cancelled, bro. It don't exist. It don't exist, bro. These female rappers, they rap about just, I don't know, using men, you know, just running game. Men ain't nothing, men are trash, you know, dissing men and all of this, blah, blah, blah. Bro, no backlash, nothing. Nothing. Everyone sings along. Crazy. Someone says you work for NASA. Yeah, I work for NASA. Yeah, and then all these guys that are coming out in these reaction videos are saying, oh yeah, I don't know what Ginger J's talking about because, you know, I date black women only, and all these guys are lying and saying they only date black women when, bruv, you live in the UK. Most black guys in the UK have at least had some kind of entanglement with a non-black woman at some point. Now, I'm not saying that you've dated them seriously, but you've had some entanglements, bro. So all these guys trying to act like, oh, I only see black women, I only date black women. They're lying, bro. They're lying because they're trying to appease the black female demographic. That's what they're trying to do, bro. And black women should and the thing is, it's funny because like black women that listen to these guys don't understand that these guys are lying and they're just trying to either gain a following or get boxed. It's one of the two. See, one thing about me that I love about myself, no matter what I say, I still get boxed. I attract black women, mixed race women, white women, women of other ethnic groups, bro. Like, it don't really bother me, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? And some of these women I've been entangled with, they've known my content and they've not liked the things I've said, and guess what? They've still slept with me. So really and truly, all this pandering and all of that, yeah, it's just a joke. It's a waste of time, bro. You just put yourself in a position of weakness and simpery. The simps make me sick the most, man. Because really and truly, when you get them in an honest moment, they will tell you the headaches that they go through dating. They'll tell you the headaches they've had with in relationships. But when it comes to public platforms, they're gonna pretend like, oh yeah, everything's men's fault, every problem is men's fault, men are always to blame for everything. And bro, you guys make me sick, bro. Like for real, them man make me sick, man. Someone said go back to work. Brother, I'm in an airport. What are you talking about, fam? I said go back to work. You need to go back to work, fam. I'm in an airport, bro. Yeah. And you talking about go back to work, bro. Fam, don't worry about me, mate. I ain't even gonna block you because you're just so insignificant. Ray Johnson, he was better off walking off that day. Yeah, he was. To be honest, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not like defending Ginger J's action of like, you know, the way he was speaking. He didn't need to get up. He did the most. He crashed out, you know, and he has to take responsibility for that. But at the same time, the way a lot of guys are coming out acting like, they have no idea what he was talking about and blah blah blah. Bro, like, come on, bro. Come on. How's the boxing going, mate? You motivate me. Keep the work up. Oh yeah, man. Obviously, I'm boxing. I'm always at boxing, man. I'm always punching people in the face. Don't ever get it twisted, bro. Always punching people in the face, bro. I've got a lot coming up. I'm gonna be busy very soon. So there's gonna be a lot coming up, man. You get me? I've got my coconut water right here, cuz. I've got my coconut water here. Trust me. Yeah, Falcon says never. Everyone just laughs at misandry. Yeah, everyone laughs at it, bro. It's mainstream TV. It's mainstream TV, bro. It's a joke. Like, no one cares when men are being destroyed, or no one gives a crap. I see some black chick on YouTube. She made a video about Ginger J losing his job at Pen Game, all happy and smiling. I was thinking, bruv, how does that affect your life to the point where you need to make videos and smile about it and all that? Like, to be honest, yeah, like, I just think this world is so twisted and evil, bro. Like, to be honest, like, and in this world, if you tell the truth too much, you will get crucified for it, bro. That's what I honestly believe. If you tell the truth too much, you'll get crucified. Especially if you're talking about women, bro. Especially if you talk about women, you'll get crucified. Especially if you're a black guy talking about women, you'll get crucified, bro. I've seen it many times, man. I swear, this year, man, it's mad to see, you know, all these black guys, these celebrity black guys, just getting their lives messed up because they dealt with one woman here or there, or bro, it's mad. Someone said, "Are you British? What do you think?" And this is the thing, yeah. Like, I was just thinking, yeah. I hope these people got the same energy. Someone can stand right up close to me, man. Connect. Woman come and stand real close to me, bruv. Like, what the hell? Woman was standing too close to me, man. Annoying. That's what I'm saying, bruv. But anyway, like, I just hope everyone's got the same energy the next time a woman comes out and she starts talking crap about a black man. When they start saying some stereotypical stuff or just throwing insults in the air. Let's see if everybody has the same energy the next time a woman comes out and starts being belligerent, screaming and shouting, insulting a man, especially a black man, yeah, I want to see that everyone's got the same energy and that she gets cancelled, bro. I want to see that, fam. Because I'm not even saying Ginger J was right and I'm not defending him, but I'm just saying, let's see if the same energy is applied. Because we've seen countless examples of women flying off the handle, going crazy on men. What was it the other day? What was that girl, that American girl, the 100-meter runner, Shakari Richardson, whatever her name is. She was trying to beat up her boyfriend in the airport, bro. She's trying to beat up her boyfriend in the airport. The guy is trying to walk off. She's chasing him, hitting him and that. Has she been cancelled? Nope. She got physical. That one wasn't even verbal. That was physical, bro. Did she get cancelled? No. All she had to do is say, "Oh, I'm sorry." Everyone just let it go. That's how the world is, fam. She was all pushing the guy in the airport, bro, in front of the public. Imagine what she does behind closed doors. No one's asking that question. No one cares. Because when it's time to destroy a guy, it's all good. It's all jokes. Even guys will laugh about it. And that's why the world is so messed up, because guys are weak. Guys have lost their mind and they're just running behind box because they want to get boxed. All guys care about is getting boxed, bro. Don't know you're losing your dignity and pride in the process. Stupid, bro. Stupid. Woman can listen. All you guys, you got girlfriends and wives and that. Your woman can literally abuse you in public and no one's saying nothing. It's calm, because there's no fear. Do you get what I'm saying? There's no fear of anything. Yeah. What was it with that girl, Johnny Depp? Remember back in the day, Johnny Depp? And when he was getting caught with that woman, I can't even remember her name. She's so irrelevant, bruv. I don't even care who she is. What's it? Something Amber Heard or whatever her name is. And she was abusing him. Has she been cancelled? No. Was she cancelled? No. It was proven in court that she was doing a lot of terrible things to that man. And then she tried to make up lies that he was doing stuff to her, which was all lies. Did she get cancelled? No, bruv. How many times has women's lies been proven to be lies? They've got a man sent to jail, prison, or whatever. The truth comes out and nothing happens to them. Do they get cancelled? No. This is how the world is, bro. Mad, bro. We got AZ for a super chat. He says, BW praised BW that date white men. The latest example is Summer Walker. Yeah, of course, bro. Yeah, because obviously when you're a black guy, if you date outside your race as a black guy, you're a self-hater and a sellout. But if black women do it, you know, you go, girl. High fives. That's what I'm saying. Absolute nonsense, man. Someone said, "What up, homie? What's up? What's up? What's up?" Hey, everybody like the video, man. All of you like the video right now, man. Half of you sitting there. Like the video, fam. Did a live stream from the airport quickly. I got a couple hours to go. Someone asked me some stupid question. You just blocked. Gay porn, you're an idiot, bro. You're blocked forever. Someone said she might have been feeling you. Bravo, I'm not feeling her, so she needed to move. Oh, so what? Darkstone says that Shakari Richardson got a Nike deal right after that incident with her boyfriend. Wow, do you see how mad this world is, bro? She got caught live on camera in public physically assaulting her boyfriend. And she got a Nike deal after, bro. A Nike deal, bro. Wow. That is shocking, fam. Meanwhile, Ginger J, who never got physical, but said some, you know, rude things to some women who, by the way, were saying rude things back to him as well. They were saying rude things back to him. He got his job taken away. He got cancelled, bro. Because he said it in an aggressive way, so he had to get cancelled. Because the thing is, everybody's saying it's not what he said, it's how he said it, and it's his behaviour. All right, cool, I understand that, but Sha'Carri Richardson was actually assaulting her boyfriend in public on CCTV camera. She got arrested for doing it, and she never got cancelled. And in fact, she got a night deal after. That's mad. That's actually insane, bro. That's actually mad. Darkson says women don't get cancelled. Yeah, they don't. And also, in addition to that, you know, if it's rappers, if it's like entertainers or rappers that are rapping about dysfunctional behavior, criminal lifestyle, deleting black men, blah blah blah, that's fine. That's there's no problem with that. That never gets cancelled. That's played on daytime TV. That's daytime music. Drill music is played daytime music. That's okay. That's crazy, bro. Like, this world is actually messed up, bro. That's why I don't like music. That's why I always tell people, oh, who do you like to listen to, bro? Who do you like? I said, I don't like music, bro. I don't like music because I know what it is, bro. I don't get starstruck. I don't get gassed up, or this rapper, blah, 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 or this concert. You'll never see me at no one's concert because I don't care about them enough. Don't care, fam. Don't care about them, fam, at all. He said we have to come together and protest and go on strike. Change only comes by force. Yeah, that's true. The thing is, there's too many guys that are just like simps. The problem is too many simps. There's too many simpy guys, man. Too many guys that are scared they're not going to get girls, they're not going to get boxed if they stand up for themselves. And a lot of us black guys are simps as well. I'm sorry, you have to say it, bro. A lot of us black guys are simps. You run in after whatever women say. You have to run after it. You have to always agree. You know, if you don't agree, now you're gonna upset them, and then now you're gonna lose whatever you're gonna lose. Like, I just think it's stupid, bro. Somebody said that AZ said he thinks the women were way more disrespectful. I think they were disrespecting each other, to be honest. I think they were disrespecting each other. It was just that he was mad, loud, aggressive, you know. Because they were dissing him about how, oh, that's why every black woman you've been with, she's cheated on you. You know, that wasn't a nice thing to say. But anyway. Falcon said, my only query for Jay is, why did he go on a show if he's happy with his team? Nothing to discuss with those women. To be honest, yeah, it's a show. He was a guest on the show. You know, it's just a talk show, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? And plus, we don't know what the topics are gonna be for each episode. We have no clue what we're gonna be talking about. We could have been talking about anything. Do you get what I'm saying? So it wasn't like he was told, oh yeah, this is the topic we're gonna be talking about, and this is for you. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's not like that. We literally just hear the topic as it's being filmed. Alright, let me get rid of this guy. Some of you guys are just so lame. You think you're comedians, but you're not, bro. Someone said Christian music is the best music and podcast. Bro, to be honest, I'll be real with you. Popular music is degenerative, and it's dysfunctional, and it's brainwashing, bro. I always tell you, lot, take a week out from, even take a couple days from listening to music and see how you feel. You'll feel different, bro. You'll feel like your mind is clear, bro. Because you see when you listen to all these rappers and all of that, yeah? Because most of you lot watching me listen to rap music. Most of you listen to drill music, rap music, R&B music. And what it is these genres of music, they install ideas in your mind, whether you're aware of it or not. Whether you think, no man, I just listen to it, it's just entertainment. I don't like try to copy what they say in their raps. But you don't understand. The way of that person's thinking is being imprinted on your mind. So all the ideas of what is real, this is not real, because this rapper said it in a song. Now you listen to that song over and over and over again. That ideology is now imprinted on your mind, bro. Whether you like it or not, bro. You get what I'm saying? The brain is a very, very complex computer. Yeah? There's no computer that is man-made that is like the human brain. You don't realize that even when you're asleep, if you're listening to certain things when you're asleep, that information is being installed into your mind. Press 1 in the chat if you know that. That's why they told you, if you want to learn how to speak a language, they'll be like, play one of them 3-hour videos of speaking Spanish or speaking German or speaking whatever. Yeah. So learn it while you sleep. Why do you think you can learn it while you sleep? Because it's being installed in your brain, fam. So you think these dumb music, these dumb rap songs that you listen to over and over and over, you've learned all the lyrics, you've learned all the words to it. You think that is not being imprinted in your brain? You're an idiot, fam. You're very stupid, simple-minded if you don't understand that. And it's so funny how so many black people, they always run to come and defend music. Oh no, music is life, bro. You're just hating, bro. You're just hating. There's nothing to hate, bro. I was just like everybody else. I was like music addict, rap addict, all of that, bro. I know all these rap songs off by heart and all of that, bro. Or my favorite rapper. I know everything about my favorite rappers and all of this stuff, bro. Why? Why, bro? How is that helping me? How is that gonna benefit my life? How is that gonna make me a better person by listening to some gangster rapper talk about doing gangster criminal activity and telling me what's real and what's not real? So now I believe what they believe. Think about it, bro. Like, and particularly all you black guys watching this year, you need to think about this seriously, bro. A lot of us are kind of living by the rules of what some flipping guy in a studio said. Bro, it actually gets on my nerves, bro. When I think about it, it actually gets on my nerves, like seriously. Like, that's why, because you lot get so wrapped up in music, listening to music, you don't ever take time to think. Like, think with your own brain, with a clear mind. Like, what am I listening to? What is this actually doing? It's brainwashing. That's why it's allowed. That's why that's why these rappers and entertainers, they can consistently rap and sing about the deleting black men. They can consistently talk about deleting men and doing all these kind of crimes and being violent towards men, and it's fine. There's no problem with that. There's no problem with it. That's why now you got 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 12-year-olds, and they're carrying knives, bro. Right. I don't know where you lot grew up, what kind of environment you lot grew up in, but I grew up in an environment where, yeah, everyone was carrying knives. I used to carry a knife. People was getting beat up, robbed, all kinds of things. And guess what? The common denominator, well, one of the common denominators was we was all listening to the same music, bro. We was all learning the same raps, and we was all being indoctrinated and brainwashed from a young age. Some of us, before we even knew how to do our times table, we knew our favorite rap songs off by heart. All these little black boys, all they want to do, I do music. All they want to do is do music. Why? Because it's glamorized, because it's seen as that's the thing to do. sad, bro. Sad. Do you know when I really started to deep it as well? When I listened to The Truth Behind Hip Hop. The first time I ever saw that documentary by Craig, Pastor Craig, I can't remember his full name, bruv. That's when I was like, raw, boy. This music thing is actually brainwashing, it's controlling, it's evil. And again, there's a reason why it's allowed. Ray John said, I love music, but I understand Rich's point. Yeah, this is the thing. We all like music, man. We all have our favourite songs and blah, 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 but you got to understand what you're listening to, bro. You got to understand what it is. You got to understand exactly what it is, bro. You get me? We got AZ for another super chat. He said, would you be willing to debate Fresh and Fit on black women being... No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Because at the end of the day, why would I be debating Fresh and Fit, number one? There's no debate between me and them. I mean, you mean, would I go on a show with them? Yeah, I'd go on a show with Fresh and Fit, but the thing is, listen, as a guy that has dated women from different backgrounds and different colors, different ethnicities, women are women in this side of the world, in the western side of the world, women are women. They all kind of have the same, like, triggers, motivators. They all kind of want the same things. So just singling out one ethnic group is not even worth it, bro. And I've said it in other videos, as a black man, you have to be careful what you say. I've taken a very long time to build my platform. I'm not going to just destroy my platform to say some derogatory things for what? I'm more diplomatic. I'm more intelligent than that. I can say what I'm saying and say it in a way where I'm getting my point across, but I'm not crashing out. Do you get what I'm saying? Because sometimes a lot of these guys, they will make valid points, but it's like they will crash out and then they'll just destroy everything they've built. And I'm not gonna make that mistake. I'm not one of them kind of people. Like, I'm not trying to go mega viral and then, you know what I mean, be some statistic. You get what I'm saying? Wow, I saw this brother walking out of Custom House Station yesterday morning on the Elizabeth line. I mean, that's good for you, but like, why do you need to announce it?
Yeah, well, I see you now.
So weird. Yeah, you're right. I was at Custom House Station. Yeah, you're right. But why do you need to announce it? That's what I'm saying. This is why when you lot ask questions about me, like, personally, this is why I don't answer, because some of you guys are kind of weird, bro. Like, it's like you want to dox man or something. You want everybody to know where man's at. Or, I don't know. It's like, you're weird, bro. This guy said carrying knives, question mark, Brits are funny. Yeah, I'm so funny that you're blocked, bro. Now you can be funny and blocked somewhere, because I don't see why carrying knives, kids carrying knives, I don't know why that's funny. So now you're cancelled for that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, people are weird, man. I saw him, you know, I saw him. He was at blah, 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 blah. Like, what are you? Some kind of surveillance or something, brother? Are you the police? Are you feds or something? What's going on? Weirdos, man. And yo, get the likes up on the video, please. Get the likes up on the video, please. I'm just sitting there in the airport, waiting. as you do. Yeah. What you said about women being women sounds good on paper, and I wish it was true. What are you talking about? What do you mean you wish it was true? Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. End of the day, I know what I'm saying is true because I'm out here. I've dealt with a lot of women in my life, and I'm not bragging, but I have. So, like, unless you're somebody like me who has the XP, like, you pretty much should be listening instead of trying to argue. Because what I notice is that a lot of times guys that don't really have the XP, they'll argue points because they've heard somebody else say it. Now they're gonna try and argue points that they haven't even lived. You get what I'm saying? Like, someone said, King, would you consider going on Love Island to get famous? There would be no point in me going on Love Island. I would definitely get voted off the first week. Love Island is not a show for black people, bro. Let's keep it real. It's not a show for black people, especially not black guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a mixed race guy, yeah, you can do well on Love Island. But if you're a full black guy, like, I don't really see the point of going on that show, because you're unless you are fully, like, unless you fully kind of, how can I put it? I don't know. I just don't think Love Island's for black people, black men or black women. I don't think black men or black women should go on that show. I just think it's kind of redundant. Don't make no sense. Press 1 if you agree. Press 2 if you disagree. Because because if you're black and you go on Love Island, yeah, it's like you're already pigeonholed. Like, you're pigeonholed. You're in a niche. You're in a niche. It's not like a mixed environment. It's not mixed. So what are you really doing there, fam? Do you get it? What are you really doing there? Rendez says, your fan base would keep you on Love Island to the last week. Maybe. I don't know, but like, all of you watching haven't liked the video, so that's not really, you're not really giving much confidence. If you all liked the video right now, that would give me confidence. I actually got recommended for one of those type of reality shows, to be honest. One of those big ones. That was actually a very big reality TV show, but I wasn't really feeling it, bro. Ray John said, Love Island is not for authentic black people. I agree with you, Ray John. I agree with you, 100%. Like, that, if you're too black, think about it, if you're too black-centered, yeah, it don't work, fam. It don't work. Hey, everyone, double tap the screen to like the video. Double tap the screen right now. Double tap, tap. Airport vibes. It would be funny if I went on there, because I would say some funny stuff. You lot know I'm gonna say funny things. Yeah, but I think I'd find it boring as well, to be honest with you. And also, I probably wouldn't find any of the girls on there attractive anyway. So, let's keep it true. The kind of things that they usually have on Love Island are not the ones that I find that they're not my type. Put it like that. They're not my preference. Well, nah, I don't even think, even if you're 6'8", I don't even think that would make a difference, bro. Because think about it, if you're 6'8" and you're authentically black, and you go on Love Island, you're just gonna stand out even more. You're just gonna kind of be like, I don't know, you're gonna stand out even more. But who knows? I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, what am I saying? So yeah, man. I just want to see if everyone has the same energy the next time we see an example of a thing going off on black guys, insulting them, saying belligerent things, being rude and aggressive. I want to see everyone have the same energy they have to Ginger J. I want to see the exact same energy from everyone, from the men and women, bro. Because as far as I'm concerned, I think that there's a lot of hypocrisy going on. There's a lot. And then I can't really take the opinions of rappers or people of that kind of like background. I can't really take their opinion seriously, because it's like, you've glorified death and destruction in a black community. You've glorified that. You've rapped about it. You laughed about it. You made money off of that thing. And now you want to come back on some high horse talking about, oh, this, that, the other. Like, bro, like, nah, I'm not hearing it, fam. Not hearing it. And I'm not saying I'm perfect either, because I'm far from perfect. But I'm calling a spade a spade. And that's it, fam. Like, when it's talking about, oh yeah, rapping, oh yeah, murk a guy, murk this, murk that, da 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 da, drilling and trapping. I went on a drill. I went on a whatever, hopped out the whip and did this and did that, and I got the nank on me and all of this, and they're saying all of these things. But then Ginger J came out and said something about hair. Oh, he's the worst guy in the world. Like, bro, I'm thinking there's some kind of imbalance here. There's something a bit wrong. I think if someone talking about or rapping about deleting people in his community, I think that might be a little bit worse. But why? But for some reason, it's not. It's not seen as worse. It's seen as normal. It's seen as okay. And I think that's a bit. I think that's a bit weird. I think that's something to think about. I think that's something to think about. Honestly, like, why do these people get a pass? Why does Sexy Red get a pass? Why does Glorilla get a pass? Why does every driller and trapper making songs get a pass? They literally promote a dysfunctional lifestyle to the youth. I don't care what they say. They can say what they like. Oh, I'm not making songs for kids. You know, it says parental advisory on every CD, on everything. Bro, you know kids are coming to your concerts, your shows. It's kids. It's kids that are singing your lyrics on the bus, on the train. It's kids that are looking up to you, that want to be like you, and are going to copy your lifestyle and listen to you and be like, yeah, because this rapper said this is real, so I'm going to live this real life. So all of that is, bruh. Now they want to come out and talk about Ginger J because they know that black women are watching and they're going to get some brownie points. Bro, like, nah, I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing it, bro. It's better off just not saying nothing, bro. Not with the simp shit at all. I'm not with that simp shit, bro. I'm not with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? How can rapping about black men deleting black men be okay? How can that be okay? But if a black man says some critical things about a woman, now he has to get cancelled and lose he has to lose what he's built or what he's been doing. I'm not with that, bro. How can Ginger J get kicked off Pen Game when on Pen Game there's been rap battles with black women there and those women have been insulted as well? How does that even make sense? That's all I'm asking. I want to know how that makes sense. There's all kinds of shaming that goes on in those rap battles, bro. Shaming about people's physical attributes. That goes on, that's regular. Bro, people dissing people about dead relatives, bro. People that are deceased. And you mean to tell me that Ginge had to lose his job there? That is mental, bro. Like that is some mad hypocrisy right there. That's crazy hypocrisy in my opinion, bro. And I would like someone to really explain that to me. I want an explanation of how that makes sense. Because as far as I'm concerned, there's a lot of criminal activity in my community, unfortunately. Yeah? And these perpetrators of these crimes, they're not listening to classical music, bro. They're not listening to country music. They're not. Some BS talk right now. A lot of people shouldn't even be talking. A lot of people we shouldn't even listen to their opinion about anything, bro. To be honest, let's call a spade a spade. Everyone liked the video right now, man. Everybody liked the video. If you haven't liked the video, double tap the screen right now. Very simple, very easy. Because what I'm saying is the realest thing right now. Yeah? Why is it some people get a pass and some people don't get a pass? People that get a pass, they're saying way more destructive things, but they get a pass. Why? Because they're singing it on a beat. They're rapping it on a beat, so it's okay. It's crap. Crap. You're gonna cancel things and cancel everything dysfunctional. Cancel everything that's dangerous. People were saying that what Ginger J said was dangerous. Okay then, if what Ginger J was saying was dangerous, so people like walking and being close to me, man. I can't stand that. Don't be close to me. Anyway, yeah? Like, my spider sense was tingling. Like, my man just paused behind me like, the hell? Anyway, if what Ginger J said was dangerous, yeah? Or his aggressive delivery was dangerous, yeah? Why is it that all these drill music songs and all these gangster rap songs, why aren't they perceived as dangerous? Why is it that the women are singing along when Chris Brown said these hoes ain't loyal? Bro, all these girls, they sang along. Chris Brown actually did DV. Bro, I'm about to blow my mind in this airport right now, bro. Yeah? Chris Brown actually assaulted a woman. Facts. Not no, oh, people just said he was. No, he did it, bro. And guess what? You go to a Chris Brown's concert full of women, bro. Rest to the nines, hoping that they could get a chance to get Chris Brown's attention. It's actually cooked, bro. Selective outrage, fam. That's it. If I was to ask all the women that was on the back chat episode with Ginger and myself, if they like Chris Brown, they're gonna say yes, they like Chris Brown. Well, guess what? Chris Brown did DV. He did it. Chris Brown's scrapping with a woman. Bruh. It's actually mad, like. That's why I just don't really take what no one says seriously. I don't take it seriously, bro. Because it's all selective. It's all selective. If they like you, then you get a pass. If they don't like you, you don't get a pass. That's what it is. Selective outrage, fam. Man. Now again, I'm not defending Ginger J. That's what some idiot will come and try and make a video. King Rich is defending what Ginger J said and his actions. No, I'm not, bruv. I'm just calling out the hypocrisy that some people can get cancelled, but some other people can very clearly say some more worse, dangerous things and get away with it because they're rapping it on a beat. Or even in Chris Brown's case, he did something bad and he got a pass. He didn't get cancelled. How did Chris Brown not get cancelled though? What? Because he's light skinned and he sings nice. Because he's good looking. Crazy. Oh no, fam. I really don't know. What are you lot saying? So I said, yo, you in the airport? Coming to NYC would be dope to meet you. Nah, I'm not going I'm not going America this time. Big up to King BB. Oh, J-Bo said, I wonder how it would have played out if Ginge looked like King 6'8". Ooh, that's a good question. That's a great question. I have no clue how that would have played out, boy. But I'm sure it wouldn't have played the same. It wouldn't have played the same. It definitely wouldn't have. Because if Ginge looked like King 6'8", the women would have treated him different. They would have spoke to him differently. Because they would have been attracted to him. These women weren't attracted to Ginge. So, you know, that's it. Ray John said, just be an athlete, rapper or singer, people will get away with a lot. Look at Vybz Kartel, allegedly. Exactly. Look. You got these guys that come out and talk about they've deleted people. They're saying it in their raps over and over again, bro. But that's not perceived as dangerous. Why is it that women don't see that as dangerous? Why don't they see that as somebody that needs to be taken off the airwaves? No, the only time a guy needs to be taken off the airwaves is if he comments on their hairstyle. If he comments on their hair and lashes, yeah, he has to be taken away. But if a man's talking about deleting other men in the community, yeah, then, you know, he's the worst of the worst. He's vile, he's evil, he's a monster. Crazy, fam. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Let's get likes up, man. Someone said, I think you're alright, bro. I know exactly what I'm saying. I know exactly what I'm saying. Trust me. Nathan said, worst people are glorified in the black community. Can't see anything changing. We just follow America's lead. Bruh. What I realize in this world, yeah, unfortunately, a lot of times bad people, evil people, they just get far in this world, and I'm just being honest with you. I'm not gonna be one of those people that tell you some fairy tale crap. The world is upside down, it's dysfunctional, it's distorted. The truth is seen as evil. These boys are playing music, man. I'm gonna have to turn it off. But anyway, you lot, I'm out of here. You lot take care of yourselves. I'm out. Peace.